So the OpenAI team just released ChatGPT 5.2. This was a really random announcement from them because many people wasn't really expecting it. From what I've seen, many people are still disappointed by the 5.1 model. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is put the new ChatGPT model 5.2 to the test so that we can see exactly how it functions. And we can also see if it can specifically help those of you that are interested in launching a digital product in 2026. So if I just go onto the OpenAI website, as we can see over here, on December the 11th, they announced the new version of ChatGPT. And most of you are probably confused by this because it wasn't long ago that 5.1 came out. So a lot of people are excited about this because, again, they wasn't really happy with the previous version. And if I just go down over here, we could just take a look at some of these different benchmarks. And according to OpenAI, we can see that there has been a massive improvement in comparison to these two different models when it comes to all of these different aspects: knowledge work tasks, software engineering, science questions, advanced mathematics, abstract reasoning. All of these different benchmarks, the new 5.2 thinking model beats the old model every single time. So this is definitely good news for those of us that was thinking about canceling our ChatGPT subscription. But the real question is, how can all of these different benchmarks help us when it comes to a real world use case? And in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing how ChatGPT can help when it comes to being able to build and launch a digital product. I've shown this on my channel previously, but I want to test it out using some of the new features, some of the new ways that this new model is able to work. So we're going to be able to test it out together and see how efficient it is. But if we just scroll down slightly on this page, I want to point out one more thing. It says here that overall ChatGPT 5.2 brings significant improvement in terms of general intelligence, long context understanding, so on and so forth. And if we just scroll down even further, they've given us an example of how this new 5.2 model has improved. And we can see here that there's been a big improvement in the way that it's able to structure spreadsheets. So I thought, you know what, in today's video, this could be a perfect example of a digital product business that I could launch off the back of ChatGPT. I'm going to test it out, see the quality of the spreadsheet that it's able to build, see some new aspects of what it's able to do. Of course, not just spreadsheets that it's able to do so many other things, but I want to keep this video super simple just so that you understand the basics and you can see the new features so that you can apply it to whatever use case you want to apply this new model to. Now, if I just head over to ChatGPT, as you can see, I'm using 5.2 instant. So this is what we're going to use. And one of the first ways that I want to test out 5.2 is I want to see how quick it is when it comes to being able to help me structure a step-by-step plan for a spreadsheet online store. Now, one of the best ways to get the prompt is to use this prompt builder. Again, I use this all the time when it comes to helping me out with so many different things, but I specifically want to see if there's any improvements when it comes to this new model. By the way, you can find this link down below for completely free. So I'm just going to use this to build out a prompt. So question one is, what type of digital product am I interested in? Of course, in this case, I'm going to go with spreadsheet. But just as a reminder, when it comes to the world of digital products, there's so many different options. I'm only using spreadsheet for this demonstration, but I could have went with ebook. I could have went with prompt pack. I could have went with even a video course because there's a new feature with ChatGPT that's going to be able to help you do this. And I've got another video coming out real soon where I'm going to break down how you can build all of these other digital products using ChatGPT. So be sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell notification. So I'm going to go with spreadsheet in this case, and I'm going to click on next. And in terms of the niche that I'm going to go with, I'm just going to say business and entrepreneurship because I want to build spreadsheets targeted to these types of people. So we're going to go with this one. We're going to click on next. And what it should come back with is this prompt that all I need to do is just copy all of it just like this. And then I'm going to paste it into 5.2 just like that. I'm going to click on the plus icon and I'm going to go over here to Canvas and let's see exactly what it's able to do. All right, so straight away we can see that it's already gone to work to start coding out everything. And I would say so far, this is definitely a lot quicker than the 5.1 model. The other model would have taken maybe 1 minute for it to do exactly what it's doing right now. So I'm just going to wait for it to finish and I'm going to be back ASAP and I'm going to let you know exactly how long it took. Okay, guys, I'm back and it's only been about 1 minute and it seems to have completed. And the reason why I know that is because I'm able to click on preview. So I'm just going to open it up and this is what it was able to come back with. Now, so far, it does look similar to what the regular ChatGPT models are able to do. So if I just click into all of these different things, it's going to give me all of the different types of digital products I can build. It's also going to give me a list of the different competitors within the space, the domain names that I can choose from, a step-by-step checklist, and the resources that I need when it comes to being able to build all of this. So yeah, with this first use case, I would say that the new model is a lot quicker than the last one, and it was able to come back with a lot of useful information that I'm now going to be able to use, especially when it comes to this competitor tab over here. I can now click into any of these different stores. For example, there's this store over here that is also selling spreadsheets, and they seem to be doing really well in terms of the way that they've designed their store and just the fact that they've got all of these different spreadsheets available. And I can also click into another one. Let me click into the top one right here. And once again, it's taking me to another website that's also selling spreadsheets. So I would say that it's definitely helpful in this use case when it comes to just getting an idea of what needs to be done, because it's come back with the step-by-step checklist. It's come back with stores that I'm going to be able to go onto, and it's instantly giving me an idea of exactly what I can do. But this now brings me on to a new use case when it comes to using ChatGPT 5.2, which is the fact that it can actually replicate a digital product using a simple screenshot. So let me show you exactly what I mean. If I just go over to this site that it came back with, what I'm able to do is just take a screenshot of the spreadsheet that they've got in this image, and I can literally use ChatGPT to recreate it with formulas, with pie charts, line charts, just from a simple image. So what I can do is just take a screenshot just like this, go back over to ChatGPT, drag it in there just like that. And now what I can do is enter this prompt. And all I need to say is build me a spreadsheet just like the one attached. Ensure that it has formulas, pie charts, and can be sold as a digital product to online business owners. So as we can see, it's already analyzing the image. It's going to hopefully come back with something similar, not exactly the same. You know, it might take a couple minutes because I don't believe that this is something a previous version of ChatGPT could do. Even if it could, it may not have been able to do it well. Okay, so it's now come back with this preview of what it looks like. And of course, you can download it directly onto your computer. So let me just do that. All right, so here we go. This is the final version. So it's got all of these different tabs. It's got this expense tab, income, breakdown, dashboard. And the good thing about this is that it's got formulas throughout it, so I can make any changes to it that I want. And I would say that it looks good enough for me to sell. But what I'm going to do quickly is just update some of these numbers. I'm just going to go into all of these different tabs. I'm going to update it, and we're going to see if it's actually functioning when it comes to all of these different charts. And there we go, guys. Just like that, as you can see, it's fully functional. Everything has been updated in all of these different columns, and all of the different graphs have also updated as well. So if I wanted to now take the next step and list it for sale, similar to what these example sites have done, what I could do is click into the resource section in this interactive ChatGPT blueprint, and I could just copy this, and I can also click into this link. And because I'm already logged into my Hostinger account, it's taken me directly to the AI website builder. So I'm just going to enter a example brand name. Let's call it Spreadsheet Experts. And I'm just going to paste the prompt from ChatGPT in there just like this, and then click on create a website. And instantly what Hostinger is going to be able to do is get this site fully built. So as we can see, I've now got this website. If I wanted to list it for sale, I'm going to be able to do that. And the beauty of this new model of ChatGPT, because it's able to work a lot more quicker, a lot more faster, and it's able to build this specific digital product. If I wanted to list multiple, like all of these other examples that I've shown you, I'm going to be able to literally create other spreadsheets and get them listed on this site because there's not going to be any limits. So far in this video, you saw me use ChatGPT 5.2 to come up with a structured plan. You then saw me use it when it came to replicating an existing digital product, creating it from scratch, and then using the same plan to help me get a fully functional website built in a matter of minutes. But what I want to do now is test out the image generation feature. And the way that I'm going to see if there's an improvement with this new model is by seeing if it's able to analyze an image that I'm going to give it, but also use that image to create a brand new one. And stick with me because all of this is going to make sense. On OpenAI's website, we can see here that it says, Compared to previous models, GPT 5.2 thinking has a stronger grasp of how elements are positioned within an image. So with this example, what I'm going to do is just take a screenshot of this digital product that I've just built. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, drop it in there like this. And then what I'm going to do is just enter this prompt that says, create a mockup for a website that is selling the attached spreadsheet. I want you to apply the spreadsheet to an iMac with a white background. This will be the main image on the website. Keep it clean, simple, and modern with no text above the iMac. So we're going to see if it's able to analyze this and if it's also able to apply it onto an iMac as well so that I can use it on the website that I just built. So I'm just going to click on enter. Let's see how quick it's able to do it. All right, and there we go. It was able to do that quite fast compared to previous models. I've now got this image that I'm going to be able to download for completely free onto my computer. And then what I can do is go back over to this website that I built with Hostinger. I'm going to go over here to store. I'm going to click on products. And I'm just going to update the product that's already there. It's a placeholder product, but I want to see exactly how this image is going to look on the website. All right, and there we go. So the spreadsheet has now been added. The image is high quality. And of course, if someone was to add this to their cart and check out, they're going to instantly receive the spreadsheet that ChatGPT gave me. So far, so good. It's been able to do everything that the previous models can do, and it's been able to do it in a quicker time. But what I want to do now is take things up a notch. I want to see if this new model is better when it comes to coding. Apparently it is, according to their website. So what I want to do is use this new model to help me build a web application that I can put on my website as a way for me to hopefully rank in the Google search results. So let me give you an example of the prompt that I will type in when it comes to building this application. I'm just going to say something like, I want you to create a web app that will go onto my website using HTML. It needs to be a PDF bank statement analyzer that is able to identify the income and expenses and present it in a dynamic way using a breakdown and a pie chart. And just to make sense of this, what I'm basically doing is building an application that I'm going to put onto this new website that I just built. And it's going to be an app that people can use for completely free. It's also going to potentially get ranked in the Google search results. And the point of it is that people are going to search for it, they're going to use it. And when they use it, they're obviously going to be on my website and they're going to see all of the other digital products that I've got listed. So I want to see if 5.2 is able to build out this entire application and how quick it's able to do it. So what I'm going to do is just leave it like this. I'm going to click on enter. All right, so there we go. It's currently writing out the entire code. So it didn't take long for it to get to work. Normally it would go through these back and forth questions and ask me a whole bunch of different things, but now it's been able to do it and it was able to complete it within about 10 seconds. So what I'm going to do is just copy the code just like that. I'm going to go back over to my website. I'm going to click into the editor. I'm going to come over here to pages. And then what I'm going to do is add a brand new page. I'm going to generate a page and I'm going to tell Hostinger's AI PageMaker that the page is going to be a PDF bank statement analyzer and some other information just so that it knows exactly what page I want it to make. So I'm just going to do this right now and I'm going to wait for it to complete what it's doing. Okay, perfect. So it's been able to do that. I'm going to come over here to elements. I'm going to click on embedded code and I'm just going to paste the code from ChatGPT in here just like this. And just like that, the PDF web application is now on my website. And the reason why this is somewhat revolutionary for ChatGPT standards is because before, yes, it could make a web application and it probably could have done something similar to this, but when I would use it, it wouldn't always work. So we're going to put it to the test and see if it's able to function. And what I'm going to be doing is using this example statement. It's not real, guys. As you can see, nothing here about this is real, but I just want to see if it's able to look at the transaction history and clearly identify the incomings and outgoings and give me accurate information. So I'm just going to drag it in here just like this. Okay, literally just like that, it was able to come back with a complete breakdown of all of the different transactions, the type of transaction, as well as the amount. And it's also come back with this pie chart as well. So this is definitely a big improvement when it comes to the coding side of things using ChatGPT. Of course, this is a basic example, but a lot of you guys are going to be able to do something similar with your websites, no matter what it is. You just need to figure out what is the best web application to use. And from there, you can use ChatGPT to build it. And with the new improvements, it should, fingers crossed, do a good job. Because the reason why this is beneficial is that if I just go over here to pages, as you can see with Hostinger, they've got this SEO section. So if I want to use their AI SEO assistant, I'm going to be able to click into it, tell it exactly what this page is about. And then from there, it's going to be able to come up with the metadata as well as all of the SEO keywords that are necessary for me to get this page ranked in the Google search engine. And before I forget, guys, if you also wanted to check out Hostinger and you wanted to get a discount, I'm going to leave all the information in my description down below. But this now brings me on to one of the next ways that people are using this new model of ChatGPT, whether they know it or not, is when it comes to helping their websites get discovered. One of the latest features that ChatGPT has added is this shopping research feature. I'm sure that you probably go onto ChatGPT all the time and use it to help you with recommendations. And people are currently using it when it comes to getting their digital products ranked. So what I'm going to do is just enter this prompt. We're going to see if it's able to come back with real websites that are selling this particular digital product. And I just want to generally see what type of job it's able to do when it comes to recommending the best one based on my own situation. So I'm going to enter this prompt that says, I want to purchase an Excel spreadsheet to track my income and expenses as a freelancer. Can you recommend some websites that specialize in this? I'm going to click on the plus icon, click on shop and research, and then click on enter. Okay, so one of the first questions that it's going to come back with for it to recommend the best possible option is, what is my preferred platform? I'm going to say Excel. I'm going to click on continue. What is my budget for the spreadsheet? I'm going to say up to $60. And finally, I'm going to say that I want it to have a dashboard. Okay, so it's already gone to work to start exploring all of the available options. And just like that, it's now come back with the best overall option for my own situation, which is really interesting because as we can see, this is a simple site that has been built. They're selling this digital product and they are currently ranked in ChatGPT, which is the 4th largest website in the entire world right now. And the main point with this feature is that it just goes to show that ChatGPT is trying their best when it comes to making sure that they're doing everything possible when it comes to helping AI make our lives a lot more easier. But with that, they're also helping people that want to put digital products out there for people to see. And the main point that I'm trying to get across to you with this is that with this new shopping feature, yes, it's going to help out people that are looking to buy things, but it's also going to help out people that are looking to sell things. And I've got another video coming out real soon where I'm going to break down some strategies that you can take when it comes to tapping into all of these different AI search engines. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything about ChatGPT 5.2, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. If you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I break down some other things that you need to know, generally speaking, about AI and digital products. You're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has already helped out so many people. And I'm sure if you're able to stick with it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.